Hello kids, today I'm going to talk to you about phones and grills. Alright, to be more specific, I'm going to talk about the materials that make those things. So when you're grilling, you're usually using carbon, and carbon belongs to a group that is called the nonmetals. Nonmetals are a group in the periodic table that is quite small. Usually, most of those elements are gases, but the only two solid ones that belong to that group are carbon and sulfur. Maybe the name may give you an idea of how this group looks like. If these are nonmetals, it means that they're totally opposite to the metals. So if the metals were shiny, these are not shiny in the case they're a solid, because the rest of them are gases. If metals were hard to break, nonmetals are easy to break, and this quality is called brittle. If metals were good conductors of electricity, nonmetals are really bad conductors of electricity. Therefore, they are good insulators. And I told you that I was also going to talk to you about your phone. Or more precisely, the things that make your phone. Technology devices have a lot of metalloids. This is a group that is sort of like the metals and sort of like the nonmetals. And they're actually in between the metals and the nonmetals in the periodic table. The reason why we call them metalloids is because they're sort of sharing the properties between metals and nonmetals. Sometimes they behave like a metal, sometimes they behave like a nonmetal. And we can take advantage of that. Remember how in any technology device you have to either click or touch to send a signal? But it doesn't do anything if you don't touch it or if you don't click on it. That's why we call them semiconductors, because they might or might not send a signal or electricity depending on what we do. In the end, like somebody said in another video, we are all big fans of metalloids.